Welcome to my agent demo with MCP. In this demo, I'll be using the Strands agent from AWS. This is a really good, simple to use agents SDK. And recently they have announced the MCP support. So I'll be using my own Kubernetes read-only MCP server, which I created a couple of months ago. And then using this, I'll be debugging the Kubernetes cluster, which is running here. So I have created a pod which is crashing now. So maybe I'll just run kubectl get pods. So this is the one, and then I'll ask it to debug why it is failing, and then we'll see a small demo of it. So before that, this is the MCP server. Please feel free to use it. There are many MCP servers, so my idea was that since we are running third-party software or code, it should be secure enough, and then creating a read-only MCP server which does not modify the Kubernetes cluster is much better in this very early stages. And then this also acted as a practice for me to learn how to create new MCP servers. So this has all these capabilities, all these tools as part of the MCP server. And then you can install it using UV, the Python pip package manager. And then let's go to the agent code. So for the agents, I've used Strands Agents SDK from AWS. And then now let's look at the code before running it. So I have written it in the in the Python code. So this is the import for creating the agents. So we are importing the agents module, and then the bedrock model for specifying exactly which model and which region from where we want to use it. And also these two are related to the MCP. So we are running it locally on my system, so that's why we are using the stdio client, and MCP client will be part of this agent. So, and then for debugging and purposes, I've also added the logging, and I've set the log level to error now. This is one good thing where observability will be a big thing in agents. So keeping in mind, I have added the logging capability also as part of this agent. And now the creating the MCP client here, I'll be calling my MCP server using UVX. So this one, it will be run locally in my Mac. And then I have initiated the bedrock model. I've already enabled the model access in my AWS account and configured the AWS credentials. So this is the getting called from US West to Oregon region. And temperature is another thing which you need to keep in mind. If you don't want it to be creative, and then if you want your LLM to be do not hallucinate. Usually for coding or other debugging purposes, it's better it does not hallucinate. So keep the temperature low. So that's one reason I kept it 0.3. Now this is very simple. I was really surprised when creating it, because I was using LangChain before, and then it needs a big set of code written before executing any of it. But here it's you add the message here, you can as well add it here, but it's just you call the std MCP client, and here you mention or add the tools. So here whenever you are calling, you pass the arguments for model and tools. So here for the tools, I've added only the MCP server, whatever I mentioned here. Now, let's run the code. So I'm just running this agent code locally, and then here it will first run the MCP server. As you can see here, this is the one, and now it is processing it gets the list of tools first, and then identifies what to use it. And now for our question, it found that one pod appears to be in problematic state, and now it is debugging it, and then it found the error status and the reason, and then it debugged itself and found that there is a typo in the image name. So as you can see, there is a typo here, and then it has also created the solution for you. So this is the simple demo of using Strands Agent SDK, and I have created the AI agent, and then which called the my own MCP server, and it has debugged and found the error. So AI agents, this is a really simple demo to showcase the capabilities of Strands agents and the MCP server together. So these are the two main concepts in generative AI now, and then using it we can already automate it, and then maybe call the Argo CD MCP server and fix it and then push it, or add a human in the loop scenario, and then create a git MR, and then reviewer will review it and fix it. So there are many things you can do it. Thanks for watching this demo.